welcome back. Today I have a request build that I want to show you. This is a houseboat that's actually a wedding houseboat that Nick requested. Nick wanted this and I wasn't quite sure how I was going to build it, but I thought about it for just a little bit and I thought, you know what, this is not something you generally see in real life, so I'll just go all out and even make it modern and not look like a houseboat at all. I really like the inside. I don't do houseboats very often, let alone a wedding houseboat. This is a first for me. But I think it turned out pretty well. So let's go inside, and the first place you come into is the dance floor and bar area. The common theme throughout with color is red, black, and white, and a little bit of gray, and it has the dance floor there. There's a couple of seating areas and the bar. So if you use your imagination, this is sort of like what a tiny house would be, only it's a tiny wedding venue. So there's a restroom right here and one on the other side as well. So this is not for a large wedding at all. This is for just a small crowd, maybe like a family wedding. And then we're going to come through the doorway here. There's two sets of staircases right here. And then you're going to come out to this little reflecting pool area outside with a couple more seating areas, some red and white flowers. You can see it better right there. And you can step around there and come into this little area here that's a seating area on the other side as well. That's the view from this side. And then there's that little seating area where I've placed 3 red sofas and some more of those matching flowers, and it's kind of glassed in there on the front and sides. So that provides extra seating area for after the wedding, for the reception. We're going to come upstairs and immediately come out here to where the wedding would actually take place. Now, normally you come out the doorway and go straight down the aisle, but I did not want to do that for this simply because I wanted there to be a water view behind the couple. So if they had come out the doorway and come straight down the aisle, you would have this view here of just the big red wheel there, and I didn't want that. So I made it off to the side here where you have the water behind them. And also where the guest seating is, there's a water view behind them as well. So I think it worked out better that way, and I think this is really cute. I really like this idea, and I'm glad that Nick had the idea for this request. So that is the area where they would get married. So coming back through here, you have the catering area and where they would cut the cake. Again, a very small wedding venue where we just have a few couples that can sit here. And remember, there are also seating areas outdoors. And right here is the catering area where the company would come in and they would set all the food and drinks out for the guests and kind of hand them through that sliding door. This is where the guests would sit and the couple would stand there and cut the cake. So this is like the little reception and food area. And you can see right here where the catering company would come in, and it would be their job to tend this area here. You can see I've also put a wine fridge back there. And then this is sort of like a little butler's pantry where they can grab extra supplies if they need them. And there's access to that from the main room via the balcony, as well as to an extra restroom upstairs. So that's the upstairs. It's very simple. If you wanted to build it, you could actually put a honeymoon suite on top. I didn't do that. I elected to put a skylight up here, but I just didn't want to go up too far with it. I know some people go all the way up to 5 floors on their houseboats. You could actually do that and make a honeymoon suite if you wanted to. But I did the skylight, and I think it looks really pretty like that. So that is the wedding boat so far, and we're going to go next to the grid in case you're interested in building it. But it was a very fun build, I have to say. Very different from what I normally do. So first we have the restrooms down here. And then we have the dance floor and bar area here. Then there's just the stairway and the seating area out back that's nice and glassed in. Then we have the landing upstairs, same as the one below. And here's the balcony with the wedding area on it. There's the reception area and the catering area here. And then we have that little butler's pantry and an extra restroom right there. And then the skylight measurement is here. So again, very simple build, and we'll look at the furniture real quick so you can see where I put everything. And I got to thinking, if you didn't want to make it necessarily for a wedding, this floor plan may actually be cute as just a modern type houseboat, just for someone to live in, because you could take that bottom floor kind of as is and put a great room down there. And then you could make that a room or just a big balcony with a hot tub. And this could be a bedroom area and a kitchen off to the side. There's just a lot you could do with it. I don't typically build on these houseboat lots just because it's such a small space. And if I'm going to build a tiny house, I kind of like to put a yard. But again, thank you so much, Nick, for this request, because this is something I definitely would not have built on my own. And I love getting these kinds of requests because it gives me an opportunity to do something a little different. So thanks again. If you guys enjoyed the tour, please give me that like. I sure do appreciate it. I hope you guys take care. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.